this one is Ibisu. He's the god of wealth and good fortune, and so I made him as, instead of having a fish, he has a large carrot. And to symbolize that he is, usually Ibisu is a symbol of a lot of fishermen, or so the fish is still here, on his clothes as a charm, along with the carrot. So this is Ibisu rabbit. And the carrot, actually, I did like a paper mache from a rubber ball, and then I made a cone shape from newspaper, and I stuffed the newspaper, and then put tape and aluminum foil to form a solid form before I did like a paper mache out of this. And in Japan, I learned how to do a thing called hariku, and it's actually a very special kind of a very thick paper that you dip into a white glue and water mixture, and then you place over the form, and then afterwards you have to cut it in half and remove the inside and put the two halves together to form a shape. So it's actually hollow inside. That's a piece. And then this is Michi was a very special dog because she was a people dog. So I wanted something to symbolize her as a dog that's curious, as well as always welcoming friends. So this one here, she's meeting, is actually a worm with Geta. And the fur, or you call the paper on Michi, actually is torn from paper fiber. So you look at the paper, you see fibers. I actually pulled the fiber, split it in half, and then became Michi's fur. And if I couldn't find the color, I either dyed it or painted it, and then I tore it. So Michi's actually a combination of a whole lot of paper put together to form the head. And then the flowers here, the sunflowers, the actual individual petals, and then I tore paper really thin. You split it, so it's really thin, and then you glue it and place it on top. So some of these have two colors to form the inside part of the inside part of a petal. So this is Michi. And the other thing too is, after the earthquake and the flood of Fukushima, there at JCC they did a project where everybody made an akabenko, and they would send it to give to somebody in Japan, in Fukushima area. So I decided that I want to make two. I wanted one to keep to display, and then one I would send back to them. And akabenko actually is it's a symbol of Fukushima, and as well as Azu, and it represents good health and good fortune, and there's a long history to it too. That they said that if this is placed when the child was born, it would give the child good luck. And there were some stories where the red cow here symbol was placed among babies that did not have chickenpox. Smallpox, and so they felt that it was a good luck, like a talisman or charm. So in this form, I made this, so that is to wish the people in Fukushima good fortune and good health, and that we haven't forgotten them since March 3rd of 2011. So this is my academic, the spirit of Michi. So the other thing too is the animals here. There's a shamisen. There's a rabbit, and also there's there's also I have a play on the Maneki Neko. Instead of a Maneki Neko cat, I made a Maneki Neko rat. So he's supposed to be welcoming people to business, and he has his little coins next to him with the fish. So these animals were made actually, I wanted something to celebrate, so that's why I made these animals. But I actually have many more animals but I couldn't bring them all. But these animals are individually made so that the heads are, I make a mold and I cast them out of plaster, and then I make a negative, a positive mold from them that are eventually two halves are put together and then sanded. It's a whole long process, and so and all the hands and legs are individually shaped out of wire and covered with cotton and covered with paper. Before, I mean, I would get the final shape of the body before it would be covered with the color of the animal and then dressed in the kimono.